Go ahead and grab your blanket and put that underneath your sits bone. Just kind of prop up the hips a little bit. Even out the hips to make them a little bit higher than the knees here. And go ahead and just cross at your shins, okay? And we're going to just start focusing on our body, where we're at. Maybe start noticing your breath. Maybe roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. They always tend to creep up. And then start sitting up nice and tall, all the way from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Like there's a string attached throughout your body and someone's just pulling it up. Bring your chin parallel to the ground. Your hands can come to your knees and you can close your eyes if you would like to today, or just soften the gaze. Either one is fine. We're going to start with a different breath technique today. So alternative nostril breathing. So go ahead and take your hand and spread your fingers out wide, and you're just going to take your index and your middle finger, you're going to put them down. My hand doesn't like this very much. Everything collapses when I do this. So your thumb, your ring finger, and your pinky are all still extended. And you're going to take your hand towards your face and you're going to close your right nostril. And you're going to breathe in through your left nostril. And then on the exhale, you're going to pinch the left nostril and breathe out of the right nostril. I should say, if you are suffering from a cold or any sort of sinus infection, just breathe normally here. But if you're good to go, we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing. And then inhale through your right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale out the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Take a couple more breaths just like this and try to even out the breaths. So if you go 3 seconds, inhale, try a 3-second exhale. And go ahead and take your breath back to normal. You can move your hands back down to your lap. Take one more deep inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Let's start with a couple of neck rolls this morning. So go ahead and send that left ear over to your left shoulder. And then allow your head to roll down in front of your chest, over to the right. And continue across your back, over to the left, wherever's comfortable for your neck. Don't push your neck here. Inhale, bring it up to the center, and exhale to the right. Hold it here. And And go ahead and roll it down in front of your chest, over to the left. And then continuing across your back over to the right. Go ahead and bring that up, and we are going to come into a cat-cow tabletop position. So go ahead, and if you want the blanket for underneath your knees or underneath your wrists, keep it close by. You can pad your knees here, or you can soften the angle on your wrist here by placing the blanket underneath your wrist. If your wrists are a little tired today or not quite used to that angle yet. And go ahead and bring the wrists underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. If you can flatten out the top of the feet, do so. If not, if you get a little cramp, go ahead and curl them. And just notice your back and go ahead and make a nice flat back here. Someone could put a plate and eat off of your back. That would be weird. So go ahead and inhale. We're going to take our gaze towards the ceiling, and we're going to drop our belly towards the mat. And on the exhale, go ahead and roll the spine the opposite direction, sending the belly button to the spine and the gaze to the thighs. Drop the head. Inhale, look up, drop the belly. Exhale, roll the opposite direction. Take a couple of breaths here just at your own pace. Some people like to go really, really slow with their cat-cows. More restorative pose. Some people really like to start energizing the body here and taking the breaths a little bit faster. I'm going to take a couple more here. All right. On your next inhale, go ahead and come to a neutral spine. We're going to stay right here. And then go ahead and pick up the right leg, and we're going to send it straight out behind us, keeping both of our hips pointed down towards the mat. You can stay right here. If it's too much, you can drop the toes. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, extend the left arm out in front. So you've got this nice straight line all the way from your fingertips to the heel of your foot. Take a flex in that foot. Point the toes, spread the toes. Let's take an inhale here. And on the exhale, let's bring our elbow and our knee together underneath our body. Kind of give a little cat here. And inhale and extend. And release. If the balance is too much, maybe just go with one and you can pick. Maybe you want to just do your arm, or maybe you just want to do your leg. Inhale, extend, and exhale, bring it in. On that exhale, tucking the belly into the body, creating space in between the thigh and the body. Go ahead and place the hand down and bring the knee back down to the mat. Go ahead and reset. Extend your left leg long out behind you. Flex the toes. Send the heels out towards the back of the room, and then extend your right hand in front. So you've got that beautiful straight line all the way from your fingertips to the heel of your foot. Flex those toes, hold it here, stay strong in your abs. Nice flat back. Inhale. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale. Exhale, tuck it. Inhale. Let's do one more. Go ahead and bring your hand and your knees back down to the mat. Find your tabletop one more time. Nice, flat back. Put the toes together, send the knees to the edge of the mat. Extend the arms out long as you bring the hips down towards your feet and allow your head to come down to the mat. A couple of modifications here if you need them. Bring a block down for your forehead, or if your hips don't touch your heels, you can always prop the body up with a block underneath you. Maybe you'd like to roll out your forehead on the mat here. Extend the arms long, framing the ears. Feel your breath going into your body, into your side body. Feel your lungs expand, your rib cage expand as you inhale. And on the release, feel your diaphragm contracting, pushing all of the air out of your lungs. All right, keep your hands right where they're at. We're going to come into a down dog position from here. So come back into your tabletop, curl your toes, send your hips all the way high up into the air, pushing into the palms and pushing into the fingertips. Keep the fingers spread wide and push the heels back towards the mat. If you need to take a bend in your knees, go ahead. Your heels do not have to touch the mat. Maybe pedal out your feet here one by one. Maybe you like to do both at the same time. Come up on your toes, whatever feels good here in your dog. Let your head go. Take your gaze to your thighs. Broaden your shoulders. We're going to come into a plank. So start bringing your body over your wrists. If you need to drop to your knees, feel free to do so. We're going to lower all the way down to the mat and take a nice little baby cobra right here. So we're just going to lift the chest and the arms off the mat. If you need your hands on the mat, go ahead and take them here. Just slightly lift the chest and take your gaze up. And take it back into a down dog. You can get there from a tabletop or a plank. Either way is fine. And then come back into your plank. We're going to lower. We're going to stay right here. I'm sorry. We're going to stay in our plank. So if you need to modify, stay right here. And then take a nice flat back while you're in your plank. Inhale. Lower all the way down nice and slow. Baby cobra here, or if you're ready for a full cobra, go ahead and start lifting the chest and the belly off the mat. Hips are going to stay on the mat. Go ahead and release, down dog. And this time we're going to come down. We're going to come down to a forearm plank. So modify as needed, coming down to the knees. And then we're going to come lower down to the forearms here. Go ahead and bring the hands in front of the body and just kind of place one hand inside the other hand. Bring your shoulders over your elbows. And then if you can, go ahead and extend your legs out straight. Bring your feet together. Nice flat back. Bring the belly in to the body. Take your gaze to your fists. Slowly drop the knees. Let's push back into a down dog. Hands are going to come to the mat. Hips up into the air. Feet towards the back of the mat. Go ahead and look up towards your hands. Inhale. We're going to start walking to the top of our mat here. Let's take a forward bend. So inhale, lift the chest, halfway up, nice flat back, hands to the shins. Exhale, fold over the legs. If you need to take a bend in your legs, go ahead. Well, maybe allow the belly to rest on the thighs here. And then we're going to inhale, we're going to come all the way to the top. So go ahead and straighten the legs. And then bring the hands to the hip, come all the way up. Bring the toes together here, hands down by the side, Tadasana. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, step back into warrior two. So your right leg is going to go towards the back of your mat. Left leg stays pointed towards the front of your mat. Arms come parallel to the ground. Gaze over the left front hand here. Inhale and exhale. Check in with your knee. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. You can see your toes. If you can't, send that left knee back to the outside. So this left thigh is rolling to the right, and this right thigh is turning into the body. We're going to inhale. Sweep the fingers up towards the ceiling for a peaceful warrior. And then exhale, warrior two. Straighten that front leg. We're going to inhale, take a hip crease bend forward. And then exhale into your triangle. If you'd like to grab your block, put it on the outside of that left foot. Reach for your block or reach for your shin. Right hand to the hip until we roll the shoulders open. And then extend the right hand all the way to the ceiling. Hold here. Inhale. Take a bend in the knee. Come back into warrior two. Exhale. Inhale. Bring both hands forward. Bring that back leg up to the ball of your foot. Arms are going to go up above the head. And bring it all the way back to the top. Let's do the other side. Tadasana here. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, warrior two. Hold it here. Check in with your right knee now. Make sure you can see those right toes. So send that right knee to the outside. Back of the left foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Arms parallel with the ground. And take your gaze over your right hand. Stay strong in your warrior. Check in with your hips. Inhale. Sweep your fingers up towards the ceiling and reach back for a peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the leg. Let's start doing our hip crease bend forward, and then exhale into your triangle. So if you have your block or if you're reaching for your shin here, left hand comes down until you set your shoulders up. And once you are squared off, go ahead and lift your left arm up towards the sky. Keep pressing down into the big toe of the right foot. You should feel the stretch in your hamstrings. If you feel it in your knee, take a micro bend in your knee. Inhale, bring it up to warrior two. Exhale, sweep it forward, come up to the ball of the foot. And bring it all the way to the top, Tadasana. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive forward all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, let it down. And walk out into a down dog from here. Let's go ahead and come into a plank. Take it all the way down to our knees and come into a seated position. We're going to swing our legs out in front of us for boat. So your toes are at the top of your mat. Your knees are bent. Your chest is lifted and you are sitting up nice and tall here. We have a couple different options for your boat. If you're ready, you're just going to slightly lean back, starting to activate your core here. If you want a little bit more, you're going to bring your legs up, knees a 90-degree angle, calves parallel with the floor. Arms can extend out here. They can go out to your side. You can bring them to heart center. Wherever you need your hands to be, you can bring them to the back of your thighs to help lift that chest back up. And then extend the legs if you'd like. Embrace the shake here. Slowly release. And let's set it all the way down. Go ahead and grab your strap, bring it close to you if you have it nearby. We're going to bring both of our knees into the chest. Just kind of reset your spine really fast. We're going to take our right leg and we are going to send it all the way up into the air, sole of the foot towards the ceiling. If you have your strap, go ahead and wrap it around the ball of your foot. If you do not have your strap, just hold your thigh here. And what I would like to try to do today, if we can, inhale, exhale, flatten your back on the mat. If you would like to extend your left leg, feel free to do so. We're going to take our left leg down towards the mat and hold it right before it hits the mat, right here. So your strap, you can kind of help maintain that leg here if you'd like. Hold it here. Feel the core engaged. Can you feel what the belly does as you exhale? Send that belly button towards your spine. Engage the back. Keep it flat on the mat. A few more breaths right here and then we'll switch feet. Slowly let that foot down all the way to the mat. Let's do the other side. So go ahead and bring the knees back into the chest. Set the feet down. Left foot is going to go towards the sky. Again, if you don't have your strap, just hold the back of your thigh. And you might not be able to hold it, I guess, all the way down. But just go to where you can if you need it. Or maybe challenge yourself and just hold it. Again, always listen to your body in these poses. Something's not feeling right, your body is telling you to back out of it, go ahead and back out. If you'd like to extend that right leg out straight, go ahead. Hold it here, one more breath, check in with your back. Inhale. On the exhale, flatten the back onto the mat. And then we're slowly going to send the foot down right before it hits the mat. Notice the belly here. Sending the belly into the body as you exhale. On your inhale, allow your belly to be soft. Slowly let that down. And bring your knees back to your chest. Let's take a little twist here really fast. So bent knees, soles of the feet to the floor. Arms are going to come to a T, and then just allow your legs to fall towards the right. Maintain both shoulders on the mat. So wherever they fall, just let them fall here. If you'd like to take your gaze over to your left hand, if that feels good, go ahead and do so. Go ahead and bring it back to the top. Reset the spine. And then allow the legs to fall towards the left. Again, wherever they fall, they fall. Let it be. Sometimes I have a really hard time with just letting it be. Go ahead and bring it back to the top. We'll set up for Shavasana. So reset your spine, bring your knees into your chest. If you'd like to take a happy baby here, go ahead, send the soles of your feet to the ceiling, knees towards the armpits, grab the feet, rock it, roll it, try to maintain that flat back on the mat, maybe extend one leg out. Whatever stretch you need to take here before we go into Shavasana, please go ahead, feel free to do so. And then we're going to let our legs come out straight, our arms down by our sides, palms up. And start checking in with your body. Release the tension. Notice where your body meets the mat. Let your belly breathe freely here. However you breathe, breathe. For the next few moments, you have nowhere to go, nothing to say, nothing to do, nowhere to be. Thoughts may roll in. You can acknowledge them, send them on their way. I'll pull you out here in a few. And go ahead and start bringing awareness back to your body. Maybe roll your fingers and your toes. Start moving your wrists and your ankles. And go ahead and take your arms above your head for one final stretch. And then roll over onto your right side. You can use your arm as a pillow here. And then on your next inhale, go ahead and use your arms to bring your body up to a seated position. We'll end the class the same way we started the class today in Sukhasana. Let's just bring our hands to our heart today and thank yourself for showing up for yourself today on your mat and breathing and moving. Thank you for letting me guide you through your breath and your movement today. I'll see you on the